Hey guys, it's just Ember and me. Welcome to our channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. On this video, we're going to be straightening my daughter's hair for the first time. My daughter's been growing her hair out for the past 2 years now, and so we're using the Wavy Talk straightening comb that I ordered from Amazon. And I think the highest heat is 420, so I'm showing you here where we have it on the highest heat. Her hair is really thick 4C hair, so it only was right to put it on the highest heat for her. I'm also using some heat protectant spray because I want to protect her hair from damage, especially it being her first time. And so I was a little nervous to be honest, but we wanted to do a length check. She's been growing her hair out for quite some time now. If you follow us on Instagram, you'll see she used to have locks and they were all the way down her back. She had been growing them since she was about 5, and I cut her hair for her because she wanted to transition into her natural hair, because she wanted to explore and wanted to grow it out. And she has really thick 4C hair, so we've been exploring different types of styles as far as braids and things like that. And so we decided this time that we would straighten it and do a length check and just kind of see how her hair would take being straight, because it's usually really difficult to maintain her hair straight because as soon as it hits any kind of humidity, it immediately curls up. So let me know if you know of any low humidity heat protectant sprays or anything that helps with the humidity and keeping her hair straight. That would be great. Let me know in the comments. I'm going to get a little closer view here, so you can kind of see how the Wavy Talk works. It's actually really good. So here you can see a little closer how it straightened her hair. And right here, I didn't go close to her scalp, because let me tell you something. They say it doesn't burn, but it does. It's just like a flat iron, right? It's not the same as a hot comb in the sense that when you touch the comb to your scalp, it burns, right? Like literally burns your skin because it is the metal that's touching. However, the heat travels through the product or through your hair follicles, and it still can get really close enough to burn your scalp. So when they say, just like a hot like a flat iron does, when you get it too close, you can still kind of feel it. Same thing with a Wavy Talk comb. In that sense, when you get close, it does still burn, but it won't burn you directly from touching it or anything like that. But it's still hot, so proceed with caution with that, especially if you're doing someone else's hair, because it still gets hot. Here I am sectioning off some of the hair, but what I also learned with the Wavy Talk is that, and you'll see me kind of adjust that in a few minutes here, that if you want to get that bone straight, you're gonna have to pass it through a less amount of hair. So start out with really small sections of hair, and just pass it through just like you would a comb. You can see I kind of split it a little bit smaller, and I go up under the hair like that, and you can go on the top as well, and that will give it a nice good bone, almost like silk press effect. But the Wavy Talk, I give it a 10 out of 10 for sure. It was a very good investment. I would prefer it over hot combs or flat irons, and I think I only paid like $30 for it on Amazon, so it was well worth the investment. I would say the glove that comes with some of the sets would come in handy too, because the hair is relatively hot when you straightening the hair, and so the fact that they made those as a set to go with the Wavy Talk is good. But I didn't get that because I was just like, I want to see if this is gonna work, because we have straightened my daughter's hair before, but the ends always stayed really frizzy. And we still have that problem now, but it's gotten better since we've been, really treating her hair and working on a better routine for her. I really enjoyed doing this with my daughter. She loves that long kind of flowy hair. Although we do definitely embrace the curls, right? I'm trying to get her to embrace her curls, but she really wants it to be like a long length before she wears it like a curly fro, because she has a lot of shrinkage. I try to get her to embrace the shrinkage, but she's very adamant about it being longer. When she wears it in the fro, she likes to kind of, stretch it out even then. So straighten it was really exciting for her, so because she can really see the length of her hair and how much progress we made. Let me know in the comments though of how, any techniques that you have, that you work on, or that you use when you are straightening your hair, and how often do you straighten yours too. I know some people only do it like once a year. Some people do it like once a couple months. Some people do it every day. So I'm curious to know what your routines are and what your recommendations are when it comes down to straightening hair, because that's relatively new to me, because I've always dealt with her hair in a natural state, but her wanting it straightened sometimes, I want to make sure that I am not, causing any heat damage to her hair. This part of the video, I really wish I had the sound up, because as I was straightening her hair, me and my daughter were discussing like beauty standards, and the fact that something that she shared with me was that she was never, she never saw herself as being beautiful, and a lot of the people in her school were very mean to her. My daughter used to get bullied because of her hair texture or her complexion, being a dark-skinned black girl in a suburban private school, a charter school, but basically a private, sort of setting. And and she really started to realize, you know, once she got a little older, now that she's in high school and going into middle school, she started to realize, like, these people aren't my friends. And, you know, it took her a minute to really embrace her hair and, you know, that she's beautiful. And so give me some hearts in the comments for my boo-boo, because I always tell her that, you know, you guys show her a lot of love, and I really be trying to encourage her to know that she is beautiful in all the ways, inside and out. And so, yeah, I wish I had, you know, left the volume up, but we had music playing, so I had to turn the volume down because I didn't want to get, you know, copyright issues on YouTube. But it was a really heartfelt conversation for me, and it's always, you know, difficult to hear your child express how they went through those things, and then, you know, to know that you really either didn't know or had no control over it, you know, because a lot of times your kids don't tell you those things, you know, but it does come out in the way they behave when they get home. My daughter was very sad a lot and depressed, and I was always at the school, or she didn't want to go to school. And so those were the signs that I knew something was going on, which is now why she's no longer attending that school. My daughter is doing much better now. She's in a way better school. She's making new friends, and she's getting a lot of support. And I'm just really proud of her growth and her independence. As you can see now, she's wanting to braid the front part. Oh, and I said braid. I mean, she wanted to curl the front part. She was very adamant about doing it herself, because she likes this little flip thing where she flips the edges up, or sometimes she does the back like that too, like this feathered flip look. I don't know, but she loves doing that, and so I gave her the opportunity to kind of do it herself and test it out. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know if you have any questions. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram at Just Ember and Me. Don't mind me in the back either, because I was in between braiding my hair, and she always spontaneously coming up with things to do with her hair on the days that I'm trying to do other stuff. So don't mind me in the background looking crazy. But yeah, so this turned out really great, and if you are interested in getting your hands on a wavy talk, let me know. I can share my link in the description or in the comments. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Again, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for tuning into our channel, and thank you so much for your support. I'll see you in the next video.
I can put it in a bun.
I got my edges back.
I feel like a British child.
So gorgeous. Yes, we do need curlers. So you can, like, give you a little bump. I love that. Turn it all the way so I can see how it sounds. Where did they get that from?
I found it in my closet.
Oh, that's cute. You better wear it like that too.
I plan to. I always want to do a fan bun like that.
Yes, so you got your fan bun. You got your fan bun.